What's up? Now I know you've heard time and time again that Oprah Winfrey is the richest black woman in the world. And we keep hearing that over and over again. Oprah Winfrey is the biggest. She's the richest. She's the most powerful in business. And she's the richest one in the world. That just isn't true. Now, at one point in time, she was the richest black woman in the world. But for the past, I want to say 7 years, 6-7 years, she really hasn't been. I remember Time magazine confirmed that Oprah is no longer the richest black woman in the world. That's when they finally gave up on it. It was in 2014. But the richest black woman in the world is Florencio Alaquija, the Rose of Sharon. She has the Rose of Sharon Group and Fama Oil. Now, I've always tried to get into the brokerage business of oil, and it's a very difficult business to get into from that chain. You're basically linked in a chain of a fighting process that goes on for years before you start to see any type of real movement. Now, Florencio, she's a Nigerian billionaire oil tycoon. She's a fashion designer and she's a philanthropist. She's 66 years old and she's worth at least $3.3 billion at a minimum. She has real estate over $100 million and over like a $50 million private jet. She's worth about $300 million more than Oprah and rising. Well, this is what you really don't know. She was born in the wealth. She's born in a very wealthy Nigerian family, but her career as a secretary at the International Bank of Nigeria is what really got her going. Then she studied fashion design in England. Then she returned back to Nigeria and opened her business called Supreme Stitches, which some more high-end Nigerian clothing for upscale women, the rich and famous. Here we would put them with the Armanis, so you get that, right? Her fashion enterprise is called the Rose of Sharon Group, which consists of the Rose of Sharon Prints and Promotions Limited, Digital Reality Prints Limited. But her wealth really took off when she got into the oil business in 1991. With no experience or expertise at running an oil field, she applied her knowledge of what she had from running her enterprise over in Nigeria, her clothing line, and she just got her oil prospecting license, her OPL, to explore for oil on a 617,000 acre block when she went to launch Fama Oil, which she now generates billions of dollars in revenue every year. She has many qualities that led to her success. Her intelligence, good business acumen, and she also has the courage to fight for what's hers. Plenty of people in the Nigerian government wanted to take 50% of her lucrative oil. And she took on the government, the Ministry of Defense. So she shares her knowledge to try to help us and help others that's like her. Florencio does not do a lot of public speaking, but she shares her wisdom about her life and things to do in her books, The Cry of the Widows and Orphans. So if you have a chance, check that out. And information manuals for widows and orphans and enabling them to know their rights and seek help. And she wrote a book called The University of Marriage, which helped married couple to bring and spark back life into their marriage, or help to, try to help them keep a, lasting marriage going and all that stuff. So now you know the truth. So they're going to keep saying that because Oprah's in entertainment. This woman don't want to be seen and do public interviews and things of that nature. She's only cares about business. And there's a lot of others that are like that, where they actually conceal their net worth because they don't want that attention. But now you know. I'm out.